Hi, good morning, friends. As promised, we are back again, and today the topic that I'm going to talk about is how to improve your CRS score. I'm sure many of you have this question in mind. Somebody is hovering at, somebody's score is at 420, 425, 30, and you guys are missing the draws by a certain number of points. And anyone who misses these points actually looks forward to this question, that how can I actually improve my CRS score? Now, there are multiple ways actually to improve your CR scores. Nothing is impossible in this world, as the proverb says. Just that it matters that whether you can actually work towards that and achieve those points and improve your scores. However, there are certain things where you can't do anything about. You can't change your age now. Whatever it is you have attained, right? So you can't change those scores. You cannot probably change the educational qualification as well, because it takes at least a year to improve your educational qualification. And I don't think so anybody has that much of patience as of today to improve the education. So what is in your control, first of all, is the English score, the language ability score, or the French language ability, or dual language ability. It depends that if you can improvise on those scores, you can certainly increase your CRS scores. I can talk about in detail that what kind of CLB scores can give you the better results. More importantly, it is 8,777. So 8 in listening and 7 each in reading, writing, and speaking, which can actually enhance your scores by multiple times, because they impact in two ways. One on your language ability scores, and the second on the skill transferability scores. So in a CRS score, improving the language impacts in multiple ways and hence improves your CRS score. If at all you think that English ability, you can't go beyond that, there's another way to improve, is that if you can acquire the French language ability and score some points through that. The another way could be, is basically, as I was talking, that when you enter into the Express Entry profile, you actually get an email which talks about that you can go into the job bank, use your job seeker verification code, and create your own profile. Every employer who needs to hire a foreign national actually has to go through a job bank. He has to match the profiles and see that who are the people currently available in Canada or abroad while he is looking for an employee. So that is the time you stand a chance to reach out to the employers on the job bank by applying for the jobs, and you never know. You may stand out and you may get a job opportunity which can impact you in two ways. The first one is arranged employment, so which means that you can get either 50 points or 200 points depending upon the NOC code, the job occupation code that you currently have experience in, and the job that you applied for. If you are able to secure that employment, you can get either 50 or 200 points. There's another way, which is most of the provincial nominee programs are also employer-driven and job-driven programs. So just in case that you land up in a job, there is a chance that your employer can apply for a nomination, for a provincial nomination, and he can help you seek 600 most valuable points to qualify in Express Entry. These are the few things by which you can actually qualify. It also depends whether you are coming as a single or you are coming as a married couple. Just in case you decide to come as a single initially, and your spouse is not accompanying, there is a different way the CRS scores are calculated. And if later you want to sponsor your spouse, you can, if you have first identified that as a non-accompanying spouse, which doesn't mean that you have to hide that you are married or not married, but what it means is that initially, if you are coming with the spouse, then the marks are evaluated differently. And if you are coming as single, as a non-accompanying, the CRS scores are calculated differently. So there are multiple ways, as I said. You can improve on French language skills, you can improve on English skills, you can have arranged employment, you can get provincial nominee. So these are the various ways by which you can actually improve your CRS scores. You can also improve by seeking admission into a course here and doing a 1-year postgraduate education. So that way you can attain the education, you can come into Canada, depending upon the relevant study and how it is going to help you in your career. So these were the basic points which you can do in order to attain higher scores in CRS. If you need any further help, you can reach out to us and we'll be happy to help. Thank you.